Hello. Well, hello, all you jolly people out there. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well because I'm doing really good. My name is Jeannie, and my channel is Me and You on the Couch because I want to open up or do a talk show one day. Me and you on the couch. Everybody is me, everybody is you. Okay? And if we don't have enough couches to seat everybody, we're going to put some sectionals together so everybody can sit down. Okay? But there are three rules. Number one, there is no arguing. No arguing on the couch. Number two, if you don't see eye to eye, you can state your positions without arguing, but without judging the other person. Okay? And number three, if somebody says something and at least 5 people are offended by it, then we got to stop talking about it. We got to cut it off. We got to cut it loose. Because the meaning of me and you on the couch is me and you on the couch, eating cookies, watching TV, talking about things. This is the way our life should be. I have never understood how people are more involved with judging women for having an abortion and don't care about the kids that's already here. I don't understand that. Another thing I want to say to these people, y'all don't read the Bible, do you? Y'all just sit there and say stuff you think the Bible says. Oh, you can't have an abortion because you're not supposed to kill. Abortion is not murder. I don't care what anybody says because it is up to the individual. Okay? Now, if I had an abortion, okay, I would probably try to say, I needed this or whatever because it wouldn't do my life better. But you know what? The person that knows that is smart and not bringing that child into the world on top of all these other children. Do you know somewhere in the Bible it says you will be better if you were not born? It would be better for women to not have children during these times. See, you don't read it. If you're going to do it, you got to read it, man. You can't go halfway or just say something that you thought you heard that sounds good, but it ain't even in there. It's not even in the book. You know what I mean? Okay, so the last time we were together, I was doing the chapters, part 6. And what I was doing was I was reading it, but I didn't finish the bottom part. Remember, we're in the New Living Translation Parallel Study Bible. Okay, that's the Bible we're going to read out of because it's more down to earth. Okay, so right now what we're doing is in chapter 6. It's talking about all the people spend their lives scratching for food. It's about how God blesses people with wealth. And remember, this is for educational purposes only. Educational purposes only. To educate us to treat our fellow man better. Not to assume they're dumb and you're holier than thou. You guys really don't read the Bible. And then when you do, you're saying something wrong. Okay, so here we go. The unfortunate man parable resembles other parts of this book. Other parts of this part. Okay. It is a sickening tragedy when someone succeeds, but they cannot enjoy these things. Such a person has missed out on the only available benefit of success. Because, they can't, they can't enjoy it because they feel like somebody's going to take it from them or somebody's going to do something to them just because they have it. So they live on eggshells. They don't want to drive the real good car to the store because if they drive the real good car to the store, Somebody gonna see them riding in that car, and somebody's gonna want their car. So you got to stop worrying about that. I mean, for goodness sakes, you guys out there are putting up food and all that crap. Doomsday. Did it say that? The Bible said a man, I'm paraphrasing, the Bible said a man filled up his storehouse. Said he filled it up with grain. And he was proud of what he did. And then all of a sudden he died. Like that. What good is gathering grain if you're going to die? All these doomsday people. I don't get it, because when Jesus come back, it's supposed to be a nice day. It's supposed to be a good day. I don't understand why you guys are all doomsday. Y'all need to come up out of that. So here we go, okay? So it is sickening that they can't live, and the only available benefit of success, okay? 100 children and very old. Okay. This is part 3. This is line 3, 4, 5, 6. Such honors as virility and old age amount to nothing if life is not enjoyable or does not end well with a decent burial. The darkness of being born dead is preferred to a discontented life. Did you hear that? Let's read it again. A man might have 100 children and live to be very old, but if he finds no satisfaction in life and doesn't even get a decent burial, it would be better for him to be born dead. The Bible says that? Oh, yes, it does. See, you got to read it. Can't just say stuff you think it says. Okay, so here we go. People never seem to be satisfied with what they have, no matter how much it is compared to. If I have an abortion, it shouldn't even worry you. But you know what it say right there? People never seem to be satisfied. You're not satisfied until you make my life a little miserable. You know, trying to talk about me and put personality traits on me. No, not anymore. Because I am so happy. I am so free. I have been, like I said, I have been rich and I have been poor. I've been up, I've been down, I've been all around. And the one thing that continues is the love of God for me. The love of the Creator for me. That's the one thing you guys are not even thinking. You guys are not even thinking, why is she having it? Why is she having an abortion? Oh, okay. So we can still have that baby, but the daddy is gone. Daddy is gone, and we're the ones being blamed for everything. And then we want to get rid of our kids because we're doing it by ourselves. You really need to get your priorities straight, because it's the person. It's the person's responsibility. It's not your responsibility to stop me from doing anything. Hold that thought. So here we are. Are wise people really better off being wise? What does it say? Yes, as long as they enjoy and are content with what the Lord has provided. The Lord has provided different things for all of us. You're not supposed to be trying to be over here. Oh, let me see what God gave you. Oh, okay. Well, let me see what God gave you. Oh, no, that's not even from the Lord. Okay, let me see what God gave you. Oh, I don't think you're supposed to be doing that. And you are all going to be judged by the judgment you meet. You don't even care. So you don't even care that God going to ask you, were you Were you prejudiced against that black lady over there? Yeah. Excuse me. Did you say that all Democratic people want abortions? Did you say that? I think that's what I heard, but I think that's not true. It's not true. There are a lot of people that are Democrats that are patriots also. You know what I mean? The way that you guys have taken this word patriot, I feel like I'm in slavery again. Wow. Because that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to get the America back to when y'all just came over and took it over and killed everybody. That's what you guys want to do. You want to kill. You want to murder the Democrats. You want to murder the black people. You want to murder people that's not like you. And that's exactly why you're the one that's going down. I don't understand how you think anything good can come out of you guys talking. Look, ain't no saved Democrats out there. Ain't no Christian Democrats out there. I beg to differ. And I am going to say it. When I was a Republican, I judged everybody. Everybody. Everything. God set me free. You want to know how? Because I went through stuff that I didn't know what to do with it. And you want to know why he did that? Because he wants me to know that he loves me. But he wants me to know that your world might change a little bit. Don't be scared of it. Just allow it to happen. Because when that change comes, that's when you have maturity. See? I'm glad I'm not like y'all. Y'all just don't know. And you know what? I want to say this to you people. You people. The same thing Jesus said about the men that was killing them. Forgive them, Father, for they do not know what they do. And I'm going to say it one more time. I'm so glad the Jews messed up. Did I say that? Yes, I did. Did that come out of my mouth? Yes, it did. I'm so glad the Jews messed up. Because if the Jews didn't mess up, Jesus wouldn't be here dying for me. He would only been here dying for y'all. But since you did not acknowledge Jesus Christ, and you thought everything was going to be monetary or in the buildings or whatever, you didn't understand a word what God was saying about Jesus until now. Oh yeah. Yeah, I probably can't sit at the king's table, but I'm sure gonna get a lot of them good old crumbs of what they eating. Okay, because by faith, I'm gonna eat their crumbs. By faith, they eating their food because they were the first chosen. But since they didn't want to go to the party, they didn't want to go to the party, y'all. So he was like, hey, come on in from the street, y'all. From the street. He didn't care if they had an abortion. He didn't care if they did this or that. He didn't care if they were disabled. He didn't care if they carried a gun or not. He did not care what label you put on yourself, because he wanted to invite others to the party instead of letting things go to waste. Oh yeah. Y'all need to read. You need to read. Here we go. Okay. So here we go. Now, God's sovereign rule over everything is sobering, but it is ultimately a source of hope. What he say? Sovereign rule over everything. Oh gosh, you guys are doing that too, that sovereign rule stuff. Whoa. We're going to read about that one. Okay, so everything has already been decided. Compare Romans 8 and 9, Ephesians 1, 5 through 11. It was knowing long ago what each person would be. No use arguing with God about your destiny. Did you hear that? See, you so worried about somebody else's destiny. You ain't even looking at your own. You're not. And then you're miserable. You know, you're sitting there. You're sitting there reading the Bible. You've been reading for how many years now? 25, 35 years now? And what's going on with you? You're sitting there judging all these other people. Oh, yeah, I'm better than them. I'm holier than thou. Yes, I know what I need to do when you don't even know what you're doing. You just following people. Yeah, because a lot of people that voted the wrong way are people that ain't even graduated from high school. People that didn't even vote before. They voting for the other one. They don't even know politics. Why did they do it? Because it's a way to be prejudiced. It's a way to be prejudiced against anybody. And you think God wants y'all to use that force like that? And then go to funerals and parade outside of funerals? This book say don't argue. Don't argue about the word. You discuss it. If the person don't like it, the person don't understand, then you move on. They might come back and they might not. You guys are just too busybody. Y'all ain't got enough to do. You need to sit down and read this book as a book. And then maybe you'll understand. Okay. So everything has already been decided. Yep. It was known long ago that each person would be. No use arguing with God about your destiny. And you know, a lot of you guys want to judge us because you don't feel good about yourself. See? God wants us to feel good about ourselves. Not judging somebody else. Oh, I'm looking at you. Okay, what you doing over there? Oh, God, no. What you doing over there? You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to look at yourself. Look at yourself, your family. Make sure your family not having an abortion. Make sure your family is going to church. Because God ain't going, he is not going to judge me if I don't go to church. Now, I'll tell you, I ask for forgiveness because it does say that in here. But going to church is not safe anymore. Not safe anymore. You guys going to blow up the churches. So this is the thing, too. You say you don't like murder, but you going to murder an abortion doctor. Same thing, isn't it? Same thing. Okay. So there's a lot of people out there that don't even like their life, but they're glad they can get on the bandwagon of trying to tell someone else what to do. I've never been that way. You know what? Even when I had my kids, I didn't want to tell them what to do. Because, of course, kids are kids. They're not going to do everything you want them to do. So then you have to discipline them. I had a hard time disciplining my kids. But spare the rod, spoil the child. Do you see all that stuff out there? Look, ATVs and boats and skis and water boards, and it's a lot of stuff. That's weird. Because you won't sit down and read this book as a book, but you sure will let them all go out there, be on that ATV and, and all that stuff, and then accidents happen, and there you go. So, it is no use arguing with God about your destiny. Do you know how to read? Did you get your degree? Did you try to read this book as a book? Yeah, you guys need to, because what you're saying is so stupid. Because you don't know what you're saying. That's why you sound stupid. You got to read this, patriots, in order to know what it says. Stop following people. See, I only follow God. I don't follow people. Man can let you down every time. That's what it's saying here too. Not supposed to trust men. Oh, but y'all just gonna all be together. Well, y'all all be together on the other side. I'm gonna be over here. Okay? All right, let's read more. So more words, the less they mean. You speaking all these words and the less they mean. Do you know that? Do you know if you keep on speaking on this stuff, you sound silly? And then make it so bad. Look, when I get done doing this and I get done doing that, I can go out there and watch a cartoon. And, there is nothing on my shoulders. There is nothing that can separate me from God. And boy, you guys are really trying. But I'm telling you, trying to warn you, what you're doing is wrong. And it will be corrected. It sure will be. Even if it's the last day. And see, that's the thing. Don't you know if Jesus was coming back? If he come back right now, who going to heaven? I don't think it's going to be anybody. Tell you the truth, because we ain't ready to go to heaven. Do you understand? He can't come back yet. Okay, so who knows? Who can tell? Okay. These questions have already been answered. Our days can be best spent in wise living and enjoying our work and God's gifts. That's what we're here for. We are not here to judge another person on what they do. What it say? We are here to live wise living and enjoying our work and God's gifts. And the earth is the first gift. He made the earth. God is the Big Bang. God is the evolution. Come on, y'all. God is evolution. He know what his animals and stuff do, what his people and stuff do. He's smart. Really smart. Okay? So, what else it say? It say, enjoying God's gifts. What will happen on this earth is what has already happened. Like a shadow. So, here we go. Let's see. This is part 6, lines 1 through 6. This person has died without being able to enjoy his wealth and honor. Everyone dies, and both rich and poor end up in the same grave. Many people work hard to prolong life and improve their physical condition, yet people spend little time or effort on their spiritual health. How short-sighted it is to work hard to extend this life and not take the time to prepare for eternity. And when you're preparing for eternity, you're not sad. You're not thinking about the sins that you get. No, because if you continue to think bad things and you continue to think this doomsday way, you can't enjoy your life here. You're a busybody trying to get in everybody else's business. That's not what we're supposed to do. We are supposed to, what it say? Live wise, enjoy our work, and enjoy God's gifts. That's what we're here for. So, how short-sighted. God knows and directs everything that happens, and he is in complete control over our lives, even though at times it may not seem that way. How foolish it is for us to contend with our Creator, who knows us completely and can see the future. See, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. I pray to the Father above that I can see you guys and that I can steer clear from you guys, because you're just prejudiced and you just hate. That's what this country was founded on. It was founded on blood and hate from the man from Europe who came over here to take over. That's what this country was built on. built on the backs of my ancestors. That's what this country was built. You ain't gonna have enough nerve. I don't belong here. Well, then you don't belong here. If I don't belong here, you definitely don't belong here. Go back to Europe. How about that? Oh, I know why you can't go back, because if you go back, they're going to kick you back out because you're icky. Icky. Let's see. Let's read on. What'd he say? Solomon is stating the profound truth that we cannot predict what the future holds. The only one who knows what will happen after we're gone is God. No human knows the future. So each day must be lived for its own value. And then you sitting there judging everybody, thinking about everybody, running around being a busybody. When each day must be lived for its own value. Solomon is arguing against the notion that human beings can take charge of their own destiny. In all our plans, we should look up to God, not just ahead to the future. And all you doomsday people, you guys are looking ahead to the future the wrong way. I am going to enjoy what the Lord has given me. I hope you can too. Okay, so next time we read, we're going to be on part 7. And part 7 has 27 lines. So that's what we're going to do next time. Thank you so much for being on my channel. Please subscribe and tell others to subscribe as well. This is Jeannie with Me and You on the Couch. And it is time for us to live the way God wants us to live. Wise living. Enjoying our work. And enjoying God's gifts. That's how we're supposed to live. Okay? And if you don't read it, don't say it. Don't know what you're saying. But you know what? I thank you for taking the time out to listen to me today. I'm really hoping that by me reading the book, it won't be so intimidating to you, because it's really not. You know, when you've been set free and you're free indeed, you don't think about what you're doing is a sin and stuff. What you think about is what you're doing to be closer. Because if you sit there and think about the sin all day, you're going to be depressed. You're going to be sad. You're going to be mad. Why do that? I'm going to enjoy all this music. I'm going to enjoy all these herbs. I am going to enjoy all this food. And I am going to enjoy all this freedom. Come along with me. You need to be free, and free indeed. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. All right. This is Jeannie with Me and You on the Couch. And you know what? We'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.